Hi, I am Kani Reza and welcome to Amazing Science Lessons. I am going to demonstrate an activity that we have listed in our integrated lessons under language arts, listening, speaking, and writing. And what the activity is to storyboard the story of Chicky. Remember, we have used Chicky as our introduction for our novelty. Well, Chicky, there's a little story about him, and I want the children to storyboard it. Now, how do they do that? In the storyboarding, they will draw the pictures, the beginning, the middle, next, and finally, what happened at the end of the story. Well, in the beginning, we talk about Chicky being with his family. Remember, we talked about that in our lesson number 1. The Chicky lives with his father, mother, brother, and sister. So the children will draw a family. And here's the family of Chicky. They go up on a tree to have a snack. And their snack is a banana. But what the father notices is all 3 children are just throwing the pills on the ground. So here we see all the pills on the ground piling up. Well, guess what's going to happen in a couple of days? It's going to start drawing out a lot of bugs, and they're going to get dark and smell and make the environment look pretty messy. So then the father says, rule number 1, you must throw the pills in the trash can. What happens if somebody steps on a pill? They will slip and fall and get hurt. Well, what about other snacks like potato chips, candy wrap, fast food? What happens to that? If you carry it into your car, are you just going to dump it out on the street? No, all this is related. So then, when they're having a snack, they will enjoy the snack together, and they will follow the rules and be responsible and take care of the environment. And then finally, they enjoy eating bananas. So as you can see, this tells a little story that children can storyboard. Let me show you some that children have actually done. Here's a story also about a monkey, Chicky, a little monkey that meets a lion. But this is a kindergartner. And this was done, as you can see the date, it was in August. When we challenge children and when we introduce lessons through science, this is what we're going to receive: enthusiasm, motivation, excitement from children. We will see all of their inner talents in a little story. Now you're probably thinking, what about a 4-year-old? Let me show you. This is a 4-year-old. And here's the date from when the teacher wrote it. These are children that we have observed and we've gone around that are using our model, our Connie model, and this is what they drew. Can you imagine this is a 4-year-old? You know that there was so much excitement that they were even able to draw it. And these are children that have had very few experiences, but yet look at the drawing. The monkey's up on a tree. And here he drew the monkey again, and then here he is again up on the tree with a little lion on the bottom. Very interesting. Now, if you say, well, I don't know the story about Chicky, or maybe I want to use another story, I would highly encourage. What about Curious George? Read a story about Curious George. He's a monkey. Let them storyboard it. Guide them. So, okay, first is the monkey, then what did he do? What did he do next? And then finally, maybe in 3 parts. What about my first day of school? This is another excellent story that you can storyboard. It doesn't have to be just about the little Chicky the monkey. Or what about this one, Don't Wake Up Mama? An excellent book by Eileen Cristello. Also an excellent book that you can storyboard about monkeys. Relates to My Little Monkey Chicky. So see, storyboarding is excellent. You don't have to give the children the pictures for them to sequence it. Let them sequence it the way they remember the story. It's more meaningful It makes a better connection, and they can take this home. They retell the parents, because these are the points that they remember according to the story. Excellent vocabulary, language skills, social development, excellent skills. So this concludes the activity on language arts under listening, speaking, and writing.